All right, welcome, everyone. I call the June 16th, 2021 Commissioners Meeting to order. Again, for folks watching, this is third time with our new technology, so please just bear with us here. So we are joined once again by our veteran friend, Don Bradley, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and we welcome back Father Tancredi to lead us in the invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And let us pray. O Lord the Almighty, it is you to whom we give all honor and praise for your presence and action in our world. We ask for your guidance in the decisions made by our county commissioners. May their actions lead to providing for the growing development and ordered society in this county of York. May all the diversities of our county be united for common good and in all ways give you thanks. Amen.
Amen.
We are joined today by some distinguished guests, and we are really excited that York County will once again be the home to host the Miss Pennsylvania and Miss Pennsylvania Outstanding Teen competition this year. So we are really thrilled that organization has chosen York County for their competition. And today we are joined by the current Miss Pennsylvania and Miss Teen Pennsylvania. Not for much longer, but right now. So on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, Commissioner Hoke is going to read a proclamation. So if the two of you could come up and stand here.
I'm proud to read this proclamation, Miss Pennsylvania Week. Whereas the Miss Pennsylvania Scholarship Foundation, Inc., the official licensee of the Miss America organization for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and for the second year, the Miss Pennsylvania Scholarship Competition and Miss Pennsylvania Outstanding Teen Scholarship Competition will be held in York, Pennsylvania. The Miss Pennsylvania and Miss Pennsylvania Outstanding Teen competitions will be held over 3 nights, June 17, 18, and 19, at the historic Appel Center for the Performing Arts in downtown York. The winner of the Miss Pennsylvania Scholarship Competition will go on to represent Pennsylvania at the 100th Miss America competition at the Mohegan Sun Resort in Connecticut in December. The winner of the Miss Pennsylvania Outstanding Teen competition will represent Pennsylvania at the Miss America's Outstanding Teen competition in Orlando, Florida in July. The Miss America organization is one of the largest providers of scholarships to young women in the United States, providing more than $50,000 in scholarships to the young women and teens participating in these events. The Miss Pennsylvania Scholarship Foundation also partners with colleges and universities to offer additional in-kind scholarships to its participants, including scholarships from Carlow University, Kutztown University, St. Luke's University Health Network School of Nursing, and proud of York College of Pennsylvania. The Miss Pennsylvania Scholarship Foundation, Inc. is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to Miss America's mission to prepare great women for the world and to prepare the world for great women. Now, therefore, we, the Commissioners of York County, Pennsylvania, do hereby proclaim this week Miss Pennsylvania Week and congratulate all the participants in their accomplishments and best of wishes in their future endeavors. Given this day in York in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania on the 16th of June in the year of our Lord 2021, and is signed by the York County Board of Commissioners. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your service this year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you guys will stay with it, and we'll help you step over the plate.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Riley Evans, and I'm your current Miss Pennsylvania's Outstanding Teen 2019 and 2020, so that was something pretty cool. First, I just want to say thank you so much to York County as a whole for hosting us. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we've gotten to do this week so far as the title holders and the candidates. We've gotten to see York, only a small chunk of the amazing things that it has to offer, but so we started our week at the Colonial Courthouse, where we had an amazing press conference yesterday, and we actually got a little bit of a shortened tour of the Colonial Courthouse, which was awesome. I know Tiffany loves history, so she was just over the moon about that, and I learned a lot that I didn't know before. And then after that, we went to an amazing York's Revolution game, which was so much fun. Tiffany and I threw out the first pitch. She did a little bit better than I did, but maybe I can come back eventually and do a little better at some point. And getting to bond with the girls and other candidates is such an amazing part of this organization, and that was one opportunity where everyone just got to be themselves and really enjoy the atmosphere of York. So today we have a wonderful day of rehearsals, so that is where Tiffany and I will be heading off to for the rest of the day. So a big inside day on this beautiful weather day, so if you get the opportunity, definitely go outside and enjoy that. And then on Thursday, we have our preliminary competition, and Friday, our new Miss Pennsylvania's Outstanding Teen will be announced. And then on Saturday, she will join her Miss at the Miss Pennsylvania competition. And Tiffany and I will have fulfilled our duties, and the new Miss Pennsylvania and Miss Pennsylvania's Outstanding Teen will have a wonderful day exploring York on Sunday and just getting to see the smallest bit of what it has to offer throughout their reign and when they come visit. So thank you so much for hosting us again, and I hope to be back in York soon.
Well, I can pretty much stand up here and second everything that Riley has said. She did a beautiful job at summing up all of the amazing things that we've gotten to do this week. So once again, I want to extend my gratitude and my thanks to everybody in York County who's made our stay so special. And I know this is a place that I frequently refer to as my second home. I spend some time here, more here than I do my own home in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I just want to say thank you so much for welcoming me and my Steelers fanning with open arms. I do appreciate that so much, and I'm going to miss this place whenever I have fulfilled my duties, and I will crown my successor on Saturday. But I do want to take the time today to invite everybody to our competition happening June 17th, 18th, and 19th at the historic Appel Center, not too far from here, within walking distance, actually, to come join us for the crowning of Miss Pennsylvania's Outstanding Teen and Miss Pennsylvania. You can order your tickets on theappelcenter.org, and if you do not want to come in person, or if you're too busy, lucky for you, you can actually stream it right from the comfort of your own home. We have streaming tickets available at the same website, so I hope that you will be able to join us for these amazing festivities. I can speak to my time in this organization, and I'm sure Riley could tell you as well. I know we have a short time up here to talk about the impact that this organization has made on our lives, but let me tell you, I showed up in York 2 years ago not knowing how this organization would change my life, and I want to say thank you so much to Brian, to Debbie Butcher, who is our executive director, for all of the amazing opportunities that they have created for us throughout this year. And I can tell you that I will go into my professional career taking everything that I have learned as Miss Pennsylvania into that career, whatever it may be. So I'm very, very grateful for what this organization teaches you, not only as a title holder, but as a person who will go out and do a real job. I think sometimes people have the misconception that this job is all about being pretty. It's about wearing a crown and the sash, doing photo shoots, and all the fun stuff. And yes, it is about that. But I will tell you, I've grown professionally, I've grown as an employee, I've grown as a person, and it is all thanks to the people that have poured into me for the last 2 years. And I just gave somebody actually a little tip of advice, and I told them, you can't pour out from an empty cup. Nothing will come from an empty cup. And so these people are overflowing with such experience and so many networks and a wealth of people that they have put me in contact with. And so I cannot thank them for overflowing with those connections and pouring into me and to Riley these last 2 years. So I am so thankful to everybody here and for all the opportunities. So this place will forever hold a special place in my heart. So I hope that you guys will come join Riley and I for our last moments as Miss Pennsylvania and Miss Pennsylvania's Outstanding Teen on June 17th, 18th, and 19th. Thank you.
Thank you. Would you just share real quickly, I think it's really important for folks to know about the social impact work that each one of you do. So maybe just real quick, share a piece on that. I found that very interesting when you all shared that yesterday.
Sure, absolutely. So the social impact that I have promoted for the last 2 years is adoption advocacy, restoring hope and transforming lives, and that comes from a very personal story. I was actually born addicted, cocaine positive, and I was not expected to live beyond 2 weeks. So 24 years later, here I stand before you, and I am grateful and honored not only to be Miss Pennsylvania, but I'm daily grateful for the gift of life, as I know it is something that, it isn't granted to everybody, and it was not granted to me. So I've had the opportunity, even as recent as last night, to share that story and to give people perspective on what it's like to be adopted and what the foster care industry can do for a child. I can tell you I'm the only person in my family that is adopted, and the three older brothers that I have are fostered, but they have stories much different than mine, and I'm grateful every day for where I'm at, because if I weren't adopted, I would not be here with you. And so it is a beautiful gift that I have had the honor of promoting, and I'm very thankful to the Miss Pennsylvania Scholarship Foundation for giving me a platform and a megaphone in which to talk about that and to tell hundreds of thousands of people with that. As a matter of fact, I do have a published article in People magazine, which is really cool, that actually went live the week of the Miss America competition back in December of 2019. So a lot of people have seen this story, and I'm grateful to have been able to share it for the last 2 years and plan to continue to advocate even after my years Miss Pennsylvania.
Well, Tiffany's story honestly motivates me every single day. I actually had the honor of knowing Tiffany before we got involved in this organization, so we've been with each other for going on 4 years now, and I couldn't have imagined this year with anybody else but her. She inspires me to do better every single day. She's just the best. I mean, you've all seen her. She's wonderful. So my social impact initiative is Dancer Against Cancer, Cancer Awareness. Now, it used to be specified to brain cancer because my grandfather did pass away from a stage 4 brain tumor. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in this room that one way or another have been affected by cancer, whether it's a personal family member, a friend. Cancer doesn't stop for anything. And I have been advocating for cancer since I was around 8 years old. I got involved with the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. And going to a live event and just seeing the impact that they had on people really touched me personally before I even knew that cancer was going to affect me as personally as it did. And one thing that really helped me in my family when we were going through such a hard time was any other outsider that could bring in any positivity. And so that is what I aspire to be for families and other people going through cancer situations. And that has been my goal during the pandemic, because life may stop, but cancer diagnoses don't stop, and families have still been getting affected by cancer through an even harder time during COVID. So anytime I could do a Zoom call with a family or volunteer and deliver food to Children's Miracle Network hospitals, which I've gotten in contact with through the Miss Pennsylvania and Miss America organization, has been something that I've just tried to be a positive light, and the Miss Pennsylvania organization has given me the opportunity to, like Tiffany said, have that megaphone and get in contact with more families and more companies to be able to just, bring positivity. There's not enough of it sometimes, and I think especially when a family's going through a hard time, it can really make a difference in their atmosphere. So thank you again for the organization for giving me the opportunity to do that for the past 2 years.
Good.
Great, thank you both. Thank you. All right, we will move on to the consent agenda.
I will make a motion to approve the consent agenda, items A through H as listed below.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 6.
I'll make a motion to approve a contract agreement between the County of York on behalf of the Sheriff's Office and Telesoft, Inc., York, Pennsylvania, to provide web-based warrant applications for a total cost of $135,616, beginning June 16, 2021.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I know, Mark, we discussed this a little earlier. This is being paid for,
It's been budgeted for.
Okay.
And a portion of it, half of it will be paid through records improvement.
okay, good.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 7.
I make a motion to approve a contract agreement between the County of York on behalf of the Sheriff's Office and Telesoft, Inc., York, Pennsylvania, to provide a master service agreement that covers all telesoft software across all platforms utilized by the County of York at no cost to the county, beginning June 16, 2021.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 8.
I make a motion to approve a contract agreement between the County of York on behalf of the Human Resources Department and Collins Wagner Agency, Inc., York, Pennsylvania, to provide fiduciary liability insurance for a total cost of $19,000 for the period of June 18, 2021 to June 18, 2022.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 9.
I make a motion to present a contract agreement between the County of York on behalf of the Facilities Management Department and the Masonry Preservation Services, Inc., Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, for Phase 2, 3, and 4 of the rehabilitation of the Center Dome on the Administrative Building for a cost of $288,000.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 10.
I make a motion to approve a contract agreement between the County of York on behalf of the Sheriff's Office and Axon Enterprise, Scottsdale, Arizona, to provide 5-year contractual agreement for the purchase of 30 body cameras. Licensing included cloud storage and related equipment for a total cost of $108,343.34 for the period of June 7th, 2021 to June 7, 2026, paid from the Capital Reserve Fund.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 11.
I make a motion to approve a contract agreement amendment between the County of York on behalf of the Information Technology Services Department and Tyler Technologies, Inc., Yarmouth, Maine, for a change order to the original contract at no additional cost.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 12.
I make a motion to approve Amendment 1 to the grant agreements for fiscal year 2018 and 2019 State Homeland Security Grant Program between the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency and South Central Pennsylvania Counterterrorist Task Force, adding Schuylkill County as a member of the Counterterrorism Task Force.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 13.
I make a motion to approve the allocation of $1,509,805 of the American Rescue Plan funding to complete the remaining installment of the CHIRP grant awards, an authorized payment to York County Economic Alliance for distribution of the funds to 223 eligible recipients. The 223 recipients were awarded a total of $6,460,000 and were located in 44 of our 72 local municipalities. 34% of awardees are businesses owned by persons of color, 31% are women-owned businesses, and 7% are veteran-owned businesses.
I have a motion and a second. Kevin, did you want to make any comments now or wait? It's up to you.
Certainly. Kevin Schreiber with the York County Economic Alliance. That motion pretty much summed it up nicely. Just to recap, it was about a month or so ago that we were here before you as the CHIRP grant program had closed. And for those watching, CHIRP stands for the COVID Hospitality Industry Recovery Program. This was a program created by Act 1 of 2021. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania General Assembly and Governor Wolf signed it into law, allocating about $145 million across the state for our hospitality industry sector. These are for-profit, effectively restaurants, hotels, cafes, B&Bs, things like that. So our organization, the York County Economic Alliance, administered the program over the last several months, and it was about a month ago that we brought forth to you. We had $4.9 million to disperse here in York County allocated by the Commonwealth, and we brought forth 223 applicants for a total of just under $6.5 million. And with the concept that we could award everyone 100% of all eligible applicants funding if the commissioners were inclined to allocate some of the forthcoming rescue funds that have now hit the county's coffers. And again, credit and props and thank you to the Commissioners Board and all of county government for their support of this program and the willingness to do just that. So we have then proceeded to award all of the applicants their grant awards in 2 installments. All awardees received 75% of their grant. They've received those over the last couple weeks. We were complete funding all applicants last week. So that exhausted all of the $4.9 million in CHIRP funds. And now we're here today, obviously, as the motion sets forth, to request the just over $1.5 million in rescue funds. Upon transfer to the York County Economic Alliance, we'll then proceed to ACH that final 25% to all of the grant awardees. The motion pretty much summarizes the demographics and statistics. I have a one-page handout, happy to hand to everyone as well, but it basically recaps all the information on there. Happy to answer any questions if you have any.
So pending approval, which we'll vote on, they should receive their.
Imminently, yes, yeah. So as soon as the county's able to transfer the funds, which I know is pretty rapidly, because we've already entered all that ACH information, have all the information, they've already received a payment. It's just a matter of giving the bank the go-ahead to begin that ACH process.
Well, I think it was a great program, and I kudos to your staff and everybody for the hard work they've done over the many months of getting out and talking to the local businesses and getting this funding out, and kudos to everything you've done. Thank you.
Thank you. And again, really credit to the team, credit to this Board of Commissioners, Mark, and county government. Really, this is the second instance in a matter of months where the county was willing to dip into its funding to ensure that 100% of eligible applicants received a grant award, the first being the Restart Grant Program through CARES Act funding that was administered in the 3rd and 4th quarter of last year.
Great. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 14.
Motion to approve a software purchase and implementation services between the County of York on behalf of Information and Technology Services Department and Momentum ECM LLC, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, for document management software licenses and document management storage and workflow for MHIDD for a total cost of $173,929.25 under a PA CoStars paid for by MHIDD state budget.
I will second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 15.
Motion to approve a software purchase between the County of York on behalf of Information and Technology Services Department, CDWG, Chicago, Illinois, for 8 Microsoft SQL server licenses and 61 Microsoft Windows entitlement licenses for a total cost of $21,654.12.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 16.
Motion to approve a software purchase between the County of York on behalf of Information and Technology Services Department and Link Computer Corporation, Bellwood, PA, for Cisco Identify Services Engine software and 3 years of maintenance for a total cost of $24,532.80 for the period of July 1st, 2021 to June 31st, 2024.
I'll second the
I
motion.
have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 17.
Motion to approve a purchase between the County of York on behalf of Information and Technology Services and Dell Inc., Round Rock, Texas, for VMware license renewal for 3 years starting June 30th, 2021 through June 29th, 2024 for a total cost of $69,372.99 under a PA CoStars contract.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 18.
Motion to approve the hiring of Keystone Acquisition Services Corp. to prepare an appraisal problem analysis of the property located at 809 Bermudian Church Road, Washington Township, which was the subject of a declaration of taking. Cost for the services is $2,200.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 19.
Motion to ratify the approval of fiscal year 2020 through 2021 Act 148 invoice covering July 1st, 2020 through March 31st, 2021 on behalf of the York County Office of Children, Youth, and Families to the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services Office of Children, Youth, and Families in the amount of $35,365,477.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
And I know, Mark, this was sent to us by the fiscal officer down in Children and Youth, and you looked at it, and this is pretty much standard operating procedure?
Yes.
Yep.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 20.
Motion to approve the check register for the week of June 9th, 2021 totaling $5,305,001.01.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. No executive sessions. On other business, I just wanted to give an opportunity. Is there anything else from the Economic Alliance you all wanted to share? Okay, all right.
There's a job fair coming up, right?
Two very brief updates.
Sure.
All right. Good morning, Commissioners. Thanks for having us here again. Just wanted to remind everyone and encourage everyone to come out tomorrow, Thursday, June 17th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Peoples Bank Park, accessible by Rapid Transit Lines 2 and 6, to attend the York Hiring Fair. Over 70 companies will be in attendance, many of which are also will consider candidates that have prior criminal records on a case-by-case basis, from manufacturing, construction, direct technical, skilled employment and career opportunities and training, and much more will be there from 10 to 2. Rain or shine, we'll be outdoors, so really encouraging everyone to come on out or reach out to the YCA team for any updates. And if I can just sneak one more updated, we've recently launched our small business development program. So to help complement all of the support and grant funding to our businesses across the county, we're launching a series of educational sessions, all virtual, that will start July 15th and run through mid-August. All of these sessions are free and available at no cost via Zoom for all of the participants. And they'll be able to connect with the organization for many more resources, including opportunities for more grant and support for their businesses. So just wanted to share those two updates, and more information is on our YCA website, and we can make sure that you get all of that. And
Thank you.
Kevin.
So I'll keep it going, so you're doing a great job. Go for it, you do it.
And then lastly, we have two other special guests with us today. As you shared, all of the work and going out to businesses really can't be done alone, so we're happy to expand our team over the summer and welcome a great slew of interns. We have Jairo here, and I'm going to ask them to come up and introduce themselves quickly, and Nate, both York College, one a recent grad, but they'll be spending their summer with us and learning more about the county, how to support businesses, and really getting out and about to support our county's economic development. But Jairo, Nate, would you like to?
Hello, my name is Howard Afonso. I'm a York College student attending York College of Pennsylvania, and I'm a junior going into my senior year, and I'm excited to get this opportunity rolling. I've been interested since my freshman year. I applied my freshman year. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, but it's all right. I got it again this year, and I'm excited to learn more about the York City. I've been living in York City my whole life, so I know pretty much all about it, and this opportunity is going to give me more opportunity to see more deep and see what other businesses are going through, and especially with the COVID pandemic, I'm glad to be able to make a difference in this community. Thank you. I'm majoring in business administration and a minor in marketing. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nathan Abrish. I just graduated from York College. I studied economics and political science, and I'm just really looking forward to learning a lot about York City and all the programs that we have. I want to stay local and maybe work for a nonprofit, so I'm just trying to get out in the community and get some experience. So I'm really excited for this internship, this opportunity. So thank you, guys.
Good.
And thank you to the county government, who is also participating in tomorrow's hiring fair as well. So thank you. Thanks for allowing us the updates.
All right, I think we gave you one extra, so. All right, we will move on to open it up for public comment. All right, if I could have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor to adjourn the meeting signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So we are adjourned, and we will move on to salary board. Just bear with me 1 minute as I still, let's see. Okay.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes from the June 2nd, 2021 Salary Board meeting as submitted.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 2.
I'll make a motion to approve the positions, salaries, hours of work, and fringe benefits as provided by existing collective bargaining agreements or as set forth in York County Employee Handbook or York County Policy Manual for the following departments and rail offices as stated below, with no additional benefits or concessions unless otherwise noted.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of adjourning the meeting signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned, and we are moving on to Retirement Board. I call the June 16th Retirement Board to order.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting held on June 2nd, 2021 as submitted.
I'll second the
I
motion.
have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 3.
Make a motion to include the following vested individual on the monthly annuity payment list as listed below: Vivian Alston, Panrac.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 4.
Make a motion to include the following individuals on the monthly annuity payment list as listed below: Robert H. Brodbeck, Prison; Kimberly A. Harris, Assessment; Thomas A. Hoover, Commissioners; Georgia R. Rayburn, Payroll; Gabriella E. Van Leer, Children and Youth.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion passes.
There were no executive sessions.
We'll open it up for public comment. Hearing none, if I could have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of adjourning the meeting signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.